What if I told you that the entire football world is currently holding its breath, waiting for a moment that could redefine the history of the sport forever? Imagine this. The reigning world champions, the undisputed titans of the game led by the incomparable Lionel Messi, are walking onto the pitch in Miami. They are ready to crush their opposition, just as the script suggests they should. But standing in their way isn't a European powerhouse or a South American rival, it is a tiny, proud island nation of just over 500,000 people, Cape Verde, a team that wasn't even supposed to make it past the group stage. They are the ultimate fairytale underdogs who have already stared down giants like Spain and Uruguay without blinking. Tonight, we aren't just watching a round of 32 clash, we are watching a potential David-vs-Goliath massacre, or perhaps the greatest, most impossible upset in the history of the FIFA World Cup. If you think you know how this ends, you might be dead wrong. Stay with me, because everything you think you know about this match is about to be challenged. The stage is set at the Miami Stadium for 11 p.m. WAT kickoff tonight, July 3, 2026. Argentina enters this knockout phase having dominated Group J with a clinical, perfect record. They've brushed aside Algeria, Austria, and Jordan with a level of tactical discipline that reminds us exactly why they are the defending champions. Lionel Scaloni has been a master of rotation, keeping his squad fresh and hungry. We have seen the likes of Lautaro, Martínez and Alexis Mac Allister dictating the tempo, while Christian Romero and Lisandro Martínez have built a defensive wall that feels almost impenetrable. And then, there is Messi. Even in his late 30s, he isn't just playing, he is orchestrating, coming off the bench to deliver moments of magic, including a record-breaking free kick that solidified his status as the all-time leading scorer in World Cup history. Argentina isn't just looking to win, they are looking to make a statement that their title defense is absolute. But look at the other side of the tunnel. Cape Verde, the Blue Sharks. Think about the sheer scale of this achievement. They are the smallest nation in history to reach the knockout rounds of a World Cup. They didn't stumble here by accident. Their path was paved with grit, tactical intelligence, and a refusal to be intimidated. Holding Spain to a goalless draw, grinding out points against Uruguay and Saudi Arabia, this team doesn't just defend, they frustrate. Their coach, Bubista, has instilled a sense of belief that is honestly terrifying for any opponent who might be taking them lightly. Players like Leroy Duarte have been vocal, dismissing the pressure and treating this as an honor, a reward for their journey. They aren't here to just swap jerseys with Messi, they are here to see if the Giants can bleed. When you analyze the tactical battle, Argentina's strength lies in their versatility. They can grind out a 1-0 win or dismantle you with high-speed transitions. They have depth on the bench that most countries would kill for. Cape Verde, meanwhile, is going to have to play the game of their lives. We are talking about a defensive masterclass, potentially sitting deep with a low block, waiting for that one single moment to counterattack. The humidity in Miami will be a factor, and if Argentina struggles to find an early goal, the tension will shift. Does the pressure mount on the champions? Or does the weight of the occasion finally collapse the dreamers? From a betting perspective, the market is clear. Argentina is the overwhelming favorite, and most analysts see them advancing comfortably. The expert money is on a steady, professional performance, Argentina controlling the pace, keeping the ball, and waiting for the gap to open. Maybe a 2-0 or 3-0 result is the most rational outcome. But football isn't played on paper. The narrative of this World Cup has been about the rise of the underdogs, and Cape Verde is the heart of that story. If they can survive the first 30 minutes, if they can keep Messi's influence in check, perhaps through a stifling, organized midfield, the fans in the stadium will begin to turn, the nerves will set in, and suddenly, the impossible starts to look like a real possibility. Predicting this match requires acknowledging the gap in quality while respecting the unpredictable nature of knockout football. My prediction: Argentina will win, but it will be closer than the pundits expect. I anticipate a very focused, patient approach from the Albiceleste. They know that a single lapse in concentration against a team with nothing to lose can be fatal. I see Messi being the decisive factor, likely setting up a goal or scoring one himself in the second half once the game opens up. A 2-0 scoreline for Argentina feels like the most realistic projection, but keep your eyes on that Cape Verde counterattack. If they score first, we are looking at total chaos. This is history in the making. Make sure you don't miss a second of